Hey class, today what we're going to look at is multiplying polynomials. So whenever we multiply polynomials, we're going to look at it in terms of a area model. So the area model is a rectangle, and we want to find the length and the width. So what we're going to do is we're going to say that this is the length, this is the width. What I want to do is find the whole area. So I'm going to draw a little rectangle. I'll break it up into, I'm going to split each side into two pieces because I have two terms. Now whenever I have something like this where I have three terms, I'm going to break it up into three partitions. So I've got 2x here, I'm going to put minus 3 there, I'm going to put 3x here, I'm going to put 4 down here. And what I'm going to do is multiply and find all the little areas of these four little rectangles, and then once I find that, then I'm going to add all of it together. So I'm going to take 3x, multiply it by 2x, so I get 6x squared. 3x times negative 3 is negative 9x. I've got 4 times 2x is 8x, and then I've got 4 times negative 3, which is negative 12. Now that I have all those pieces, I'm going to add them all together, so I get 6x squared minus 9x plus 8x minus 12, and then I combine my like terms. So I've got negative 9x and my 8x. Those combine, so I got 9x squared minus 1x minus 12. If you want to leave that 1 off, you can, and you can just leave it like that. Either way is fine with me. Alright, so that is multiplying that. So we're going to do that same method throughout the rest of these. I'm going to start speeding up through these. So remember, I want to break this into three partitions, followed by my two partitions here. So t squared minus 6t plus 3, 2t minus 5. So now what I'm going to do is go through and multiply each thing. So I got 2t cubed, I got negative 12t squared, I got 6t, negative 5t squared, 30t, and then I got negative 15. So I add all of these together, 2t cubed, negative 12t squared, plus 6t, minus 5t squared, plus 30t, minus 15. Combine all my like terms, so I got 2t cubed, the negative 12t squared goes with my negative 5t squared, so minus 17t squared. My 6t goes with my 30t, so I get plus 36t, and then I got my minus 15 out there. So that is multiplying those two polynomials. So let's try two more, then we'll do a little word problem. That'll be it. Alright, so whenever you have a square, what that's going to do is multiply it by itself. So I'm going to rewrite this like this, and I would recommend you do the same thing every time you see that square, just so you know what it means. Now I draw my rectangle, got my 2a minus 3, 2a minus 3, so that's 4a squared minus 6a minus 6a plus 9. Alright, so now I got my 4a squared minus 6a minus 6a plus 9. Combine my like terms, so that's like with that. Got 4a squared minus 12a plus 9. So that is all together. Here, same thing. Got my a minus b, my a plus b, so that's a squared, negative ab, positive ab, negative b squared. So we got a squared minus ab plus ab minus b squared. These two things combine and cancel out, so you're left with a squared minus b squared. Alright, so that is multiplying polynomials there. Now let's do a little word problem. Alright, so what I want to do is find the area of the shaded region. So what we're going to do is, this is a rectangle, just like we had, length times the width. So I'm going to do x plus 8 times x plus 6. But then I've got this little non-shaded piece. So what I want to do is take that out. So in order to do that, I have to multiply that out and then subtract it. So what would it look like if I wrote it all out? X plus 8 times x plus 6. And then I'm going to subtract 3x times x plus 3. So I'm subtracting that small piece where I'm multiplying those. I'm going to do this work for this over here. That was a pretty bad rectangle. Oh well. Alright, so I got my x and my 8 here, my x and my 6 here. So x squared, 8x, 6x, 48. So if I combine all that, that's x squared plus 14x plus 48. So I'm going to rewrite that back up here. So x squared plus 14x plus 48 minus, I'm going to go ahead and distribute this throughout here. So I'm not going to worry about that rectangle because it's distributive property, the same thing. So I got minus, I'm going to put my parentheses here, so 3x squared plus 9x. Remember, I'm subtracting, so I'm going to line them up vertically, keep these inside, and distribute that negative. So x squared plus 14x plus 48 minus, I got my 3x squared plus 9x. Close my parentheses, distribute that negative throughout, subtract, so I got negative 2x squared plus 5x plus 48. And that is the area of that shaded region. And that is multiplying polynomials.